So today I actually just wanted to do a quick get ready with me. I'm not actually going anywhere. Well, I am. I'm going to Walmart, but I mean, I'm not going out to like an event or anything. I just wanted to do a quick get ready with me and kind of just talk about some of the products that I'm using. I really just kind of want to play around with a few things. Typically, if I'm going to the store or something like that, it's kind of fun to play around with my makeup when I know I'm going to take it off in a couple hours and I don't need it to look perfect because there's not going to be any pictures or anything like that really, besides obviously for this video. But first thing, I scrubbed my face, washed and scrubbed just because my skin has been feeling just a little bit kind of dry, so it's been a little bit flaky. And then I used a really good moisturizer. I will put a link to my blog, which will have a listing of everything that I've used. But now I'm going to use a lip scrub. I like this one because it has the scrub, but it also has like the moisturizing kind of stuff left behind, so it actually leaves your lips as if you have put lip balm on. And this is the Royal Apothic Scrubby Sugar Lip Scrub, and I think it's in like the flavor or scent Fig. So I've been packing, I've been kind of preparing, and I have a vlog that will be going up probably after this, documenting the packing, and then next week we're actually moving, so that there will be a vlog for traveling, all that. But I'm not really doing much at the moment in terms of like getting ready and doing my makeup because I'm not going to work anymore. I left my job because we're moving to a different state, and now I'm just focusing on packing. So it's not really necessary to wear makeup right now, but it just makes me kind of feel a little bit better. So I just used the Ulta Beauty Juice Infused Lip Oil, and I believe this is in coconut. I'm pretty positive it is because I don't like the way it tastes because it's coconut, but I can handle it. So now I'm going to prime, and I'm going to use my Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. And I'm just gonna put that all over my face. Just dropped a primer, that's cool. I have a few things that I want to buy makeup-wise coming up and skincare-wise because I'm trying to prep for my wedding, and that's something that I want to definitely try out for you guys and kind of give my feedback. So next I'm using my Makeup Revolution Jelly Highlighter, and this is in the shade Monumental. And I've tried this actually over my makeup, and I really love the way it looks. I was really worried that using a jelly highlighter would kind of mess with how my already complete foundation and powder looked, but it actually, if you use a very lightweight brush, looks really beautiful. So I'm just placing that all over where you would typically highlight, and I'm really just trying to kind of get a feel for how much this comes through under foundation. So as you can see, it looks a bit crazy right now, but foundation is gonna go over it. So I'm actually going to use my Clinique Beyond Perfecting Foundation, and I'm going to use the shade 8 Golden Neutral. Okay, so as you can see, that blended out nicely with my brush, but I would say that I would prefer a sponge. Actually, I've been using the Fenty Pro Filter Matte Foundation, so I think I'm really spoiled with coverage because I'm really disappointed in this coverage, but I swore by the coverage of this for a very long time, so that's kind of surprising for me. But I'm going to actually go and wet my diamond sponge from Real Techniques, and I'm going to put a little bit more of this on and blend it out with the sponge, and then I'm also going to conceal. So I'll be right back. So one thing I can say that I much prefer it blended out with the sponge. It looks a lot better. I still am actually really not happy with the coverage compared to my Fenty, and I know I have to kind of separate myself from that because the Fenty is such good coverage. I definitely like having the concealer though, because that definitely brightens my face up. I can say that that highlight definitely comes through. Like, my skin is just so much more glowy. So next up is eyebrows. I'm using the Maybelline Brow Precise. I believe it's in dark brown, or it's the darkest or the second to darkest shade. I'm using my NYX Control Freak brow gel. This is in clear, and I'm using the Essence Make Me Brow in Brownie Brows. See, my brows are crooked. It's literally just my face. It's been like that for a very long time, which is why I'm in the process of growing them out. You don't notice it until you stare at it for a long time, but that's as good as these brows are gonna get today. So now I'm gonna go in with more powder. I know that sounds crazy, but mostly this is to dust off the baking powder, the powder that I used to bake, and it brings my skin back to a more natural tone. This is the Wet n Wild HD, or Wet n Wild Photofocus pressed powder in warm beige. So it's time to bronze. I'm using my Ulta Beauty Matte Bronzer in the shade Warm. So I'm going to use my Too Faced Pop It Out Peach Blush. I'm going to add a little bit of a wing with my e.l.f. Intense Ink Eyeliner. Okay, so I did that almost perfectly. It's not gonna happen on this eye, but we shall try. We'll try. It's not gonna happen. Oh God. Don't doubt yourself, guys. That is the #1 rule when applying your liner. What's gonna happen is this is either gonna be much thinner, and I'm gonna then go to thicken it, and it's gonna be way too thick, or I'm gonna do it perfectly. Okay, I did it. It's as even as it can be. It doesn't look awful. You guys are probably too far away to see this, but I'm not adjusting the camera angle because it's a get ready with me. Okay, so that's it. I literally, there's no reason to do that. Like I said, I'm going to Walmart, but it makes you feel a little bit better if you use this new highlight palette that I got from Ulta. It was like $7 from this line called Beauty Gems, which I've never heard of before. But it is a really nice palette. Sorry, it's a really nice palette. It has some decent shades in there. I'm gonna stick with a mix between this shade on the bottom left and the middle left. So next, I breathe life back into my face. I use 2 sprays. One is not a setting spray, but I use it as a setting spray. One is the tried and true e.l.f. Makeup Mist and Set. So use this. Spray enough to make you think that you're drowning. That's when you should stop. right when you think you primer spray. So you're supposed to use this as a primer. I don't really see much difference when I use it as a primer, so I like to use it on top, and then I feel like it gives me a little bit more of a hydrated, dewy look. Look at this highlight, guys. But I'm going to use the CoverGirl Oh Sugar. These are old, so please don't get on me about using expired makeup. I know we all do it. I know we all do it. But this is the shade Jelly. They don't make these anymore, and it actually is quite a shame because I really like these. I like the color, I like the way they go on, I like how they stay on. They kind of stain your lips. Because I'm going for a more natural look, a more natural feel, I'm going to use the Rimmel Lash Accelerator Mascara. It has like the Grow Lash Complex in it. So that is it. My whole natural curl kind of vibe fits the athletic wear chillness that I'm going for today. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I was just trying to have a little bit of fun with makeup because I haven't been playing with it in a while because it's been just like get up, go to work. And I'm still super busy right now with the move and with packing, but I thought that this would be a little bit of fun. So I hope you guys like it. It's very chill. It's definitely something you can do, especially if you can like skip the baking part if you don't have as oily skin or things like that. I think it would look really nice. But I'm gonna go to Walmart, Wally World, and get some more boxes because the packing never ends. So I will see you guys in the next video. The next time I'm in the mood for something like this, or packing, or cooking, or anything else, I will see you then. Bye!